Episode 1. The Lonely House on the Hill. It was a dark and stormy night, and the wind howled through the trees. Sarah sat alone in her old, creaky house, feeling more alone than ever before. She had lost her husband to a tragic accident just a few months ago, and the grief was still fresh in her heart. As she sat there, she heard a strange noise coming from upstairs. It sounded like footsteps, but she knew she was alone in the house. She tried to ignore it, but the noise grew louder and more persistent. Finally, she mustered up the courage to investigate. She slowly climbed the stairs, her heart pounding in her chest. When she reached the top, she saw a figure standing in the hallway. It was her husband, or at least it looked like him. She couldn't believe her eyes. She had seen him die, but here he was, standing before her. She reached out to touch him, but her hand went right through him. He was a ghost. He told her that he had never left her side, even in death. He had been watching over her, trying to protect her from the dangers of the world. But now, he needed her help. He told her about a dark force that was coming for them, a force that would stop at nothing to destroy them both. Sarah was terrified, but she knew she had to help her husband. Together, they searched the house for any clues about the dark force. They found strange symbols etched into the walls and a book filled with ancient spells and incantations. They knew they were dealing with something beyond their understanding. As the night wore on, the force grew stronger. It began to manifest itself in the form of a shadowy figure with glowing red eyes and razor-sharp claws. Sarah and her husband fought back with all their might, but it seemed like the force was becoming too strong. Thank you so much for listening to Episode 1. Stay tuned to find out what will happen to Sarah and her husband. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to leave a like and comment. Stay safe.